Okay. Is anyone here for Spanish or Spanish? No? Okay.
Everybody ready?
You're good?
Okay.
Okay. Ed Gonzalez, Harris County Sheriff. This evening, Harris County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to a trailer home located here at this location. Upon arrival, when they made entry, they discovered two deceased males that had sustained multiple gunshot wounds. So they immediately exited the location and began to secure the scene. What we know at this point is that a female that's connected to the trailer home, the homeowner, if you will, indicated that yesterday two individuals who she knows were staying here, and around dusk yesterday, an unknown vehicle or truck pulled up. Two masked men were armed, told her and another companion to leave the location, the premises, which they did. They left the location as they were instructed to do. And then as they were fleeing, she could hear gunshots ring out. She didn't know exactly what had occurred or anything, so she fled, did not return until today. And upon her return is when they discovered the two individuals deceased inside the home. It's very preliminary at this point. We don't know what the motive was. We still obviously need to make the identification. It appears that it's a black male that's deceased inside, both and a white male as well. And so it's possibly in the late 20s, early 30s is what we have right now. We don't have a description on suspects or anything like that. So we're trying to get information. We're going to canvass the area, and we ask the public, as we always do, that if they know anything, to please give us a call. Our investigators out here this evening, so our crime scene investigators. But if they want to call anonymously, they could always reach out to Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. So what we have right now is two deceased males inside the trailer home. Both sustained multiple gunshot wounds from what it appears.
It seems like it took her a while to come back, right?
Correct, yes. We're interested in that timeline. Again, she said she left yesterday at dusk. We do not have any calls for service or anyone that called in, either what had transpired about the two masked men allegedly coming in to the home and telling them to leave. And we don't have any reports of any gunshots that were fired. But again, from the initial review of the scene, it appears that numerous shots were fired inside that trailer home.
And when were you all called out here today?
We received a call this evening within the last 2 hours or so.
So that's a long time to wait.
It's a long time,
right?
absolutely. So we're interested to find out when this transpired. It does appear the two males have been deceased for a while, so it would have probably be consistent that it probably did happen yesterday. Again, but we'll defer to the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences for the medical evaluation.
What's their relationship with her?
She says that she knows them, the individuals that are in here. It's apparently transient individuals will stay in the trailer home. It seems to be unkept as a matter of every day. It's not very clean in there.
Did she say how long they'd been staying here?
She did not specify that. That'll be part of the interviews that are being conducted right now. She is cooperating with investigators, so we hope to get a full story and get to the bottom of what happened.
Do you know the relationship between the two men? Were they friends or what?
I'm not sure what their connection was. They were just inside here. Apparently she was letting them stay here.
How long had they been staying, did she say?
She didn't specify that yet.
Quick question. So, shots rang out yesterday. The homeowner said she heard them as she was leaving.
Correct.
Do you guys know why she didn't call police then?
No, I don't know. That'll be part of what we're trying to find out is why did she not call sooner? They approached her, two armed masked men approached her and a companion that she was with, told them to leave. They were outside at the time and confronted them outside and told them, get out of here, leave, and I'm paraphrasing. And they did. And she said as they were fleeing, they heard the shots and didn't think to come back or anything until today.
And she didn't even then. I mean, it seems like you'd call right then, hey, I'm hearing gunshots.
Yeah, I'm hearing gunshots or two masked men are coming into a home. But we also didn't receive other calls so far from other neighbors either, so not sure what transpired.
You obviously got more questions than answers,
yes,
right?
absolutely. We're in the preliminary stages at this point.
And this is what she is saying. Is there any indication that it's true, or is there any?
Well, again, I think we'll try to piece things together. Obviously, it does appear that they've been deceased now for a little bit of while, so it would be maybe consistent that it did happen yesterday. So we'll try to corroborate their stories, try to identify who her other companion was, and again try to piece together, talking to neighbors, and if anybody has any cameras, that would be helpful. All she knows is that they were in a pickup truck.
So there's another person. There's a person with her that's basically telling the same story that she is.
I don't know if it's similar. But we know that we've identified who that person is. I believe our detectives are talking to that person as well.
Do you know the relationship between her and the person that was with her?
I do not. I don't know the relationship.
Sheriff, let me ask you, I've seen that there have been two people here, a man and a woman, that your detectives and investigators have been questioning.
Mm-hmm.
What's their connection to this?
I believe they're the possible witnesses that were here yesterday connected to the trailer home that left, but I haven't got into that level of detail of who exactly they are and their identity or anything like that. Just again, gathering preliminary information to share with you at this point. So there'll be a lot of follow-up. As Randy just mentioned, we have more questions than answers right now. But our guys are phenomenal and they do great work, and I'm sure they'll get to the bottom of it. And we need the public's help. If someone saw or heard something, please let us know. These are dangerous individuals that came into this home. However, whenever they came in, and with the number of shots that were fired, it's pretty scary. And so those are pretty dangerous individuals that both are armed and dangerous, and the sooner we could identify them, the better everyone will be.
You've talked about the number of shots a lot. Can you say how many there were? An estimate?
Yeah, I can. We haven't gotten into the processing of it, but there's a large number of casings inside the apartment. I mean the mobile home and just signs of firearms evidence. So it appears that it were multiple shots that were fired. We would say it's almost appears to be some overkill there. But again, our detectives and crime scene investigators will process the scene more completely and get more firm details on that. But just cursory look, that's what it appears to be.
Thank you,
Y'all been
Sheriff.
out here before?
No calls for service that we could see. We checked, right? There's nothing here recently. So nothing really pertaining to this or anything recent.
And it's safe to say that this is definitely not a murder-suicide
No,
situation.
it doesn't. No, it's not. It's not a murder-suicide or anything like that.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
I was over there.
All right, let's go do it.